Hello, I'm back. So we are still working on baby Logan, and I am getting ready to do his other leg and arm. So during the last video I was just talking about the whole idea that the reason some people are feeling bullied in the reborn community is because they are envious of what other people have. And it's unfortunate that some of the videos that we made are being taken that way, because I don't think that was the point at all. And so, when someone, let's talk a little bit about the subject of spending a lot of money on reborn accessories for a minute. If someone goes out, say to Target or even Walmart, and they buy 20 outfits that cost them $5 each, that is $100, right? So $100 for 20 items. I've seen plenty of videos where I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this person just bought at least $100 worth of stuff. And for me, ladies, that is too rich for my blood. I know I've said it before, and I'll probably say it 100 times more. I'm cheap, okay? I don't like spending money on anything. I buy my jeans at the Goodwill. I buy my tops at Marshalls, Ross, TJ Maxx. You get the point. Everything else I buy at Target and Walmart. And even then, they better be on sale or on clearance, because I don't like spending money. Okay, so with that being said, what people choose to put value on is their prerogative, and it's their right to put value on whatever they want. So back to my point, if someone chooses to spend $100 worth on some items from Target, that person will probably not hear anything negative on their video, because most of us are used to shopping at Target or Walmart. Say another person decides to dress their babies in name brand, high quality, foreign bought, foreign made items, and they buy 2 items and spend $100. People will think that's excessive. But the question that then becomes, why? The person in my first example spent $100, and the person in my second example spent $100. They spent the exact same amount. But because the second person is only buying 2 items, we think that it's excessive. I don't think it's anyone's right to judge how people spend their money. I did say, hey, I'm cheap, I'm frugal, I hate spending money. But let me confess, not anymore lately, but I am going to get back on the horse. I am a runner, okay? I enjoy running. I enjoy doing races. I have participated in 3 half marathons and completed them. I got my medals and everything. And I spend a good chunk of change on shoes every year because I put so many miles on them. Running 5 to 6 days a week, 25 to 40 miles, and I buy $150 shoes. Do I bat an eye at that expense? No, I do not. I think, to me, that is valuable. To me, that is where I choose to spend my money. I just purchased a treadmill and it was expensive. It was not an easy check to write. But one of the goals that I have set for myself for next year is to lose the pounds that I have gained since my brother passed away. When my brother passed away, or when my brother got sick, my world stopped. I had just completed my 3rd half marathon and he got sick a couple of months later. And I fell off the wagon. I spent, all day at work, and after work I would come home, change, feed my family really quick, and go to the hospital and spend 3 to 4 hours with my brother every day for 3 months. And during that time, I didn't have the will or the desire to want to run anymore. Like I said, my world stopped. And I run on and off, but I never got back to what I used to be before my brother got sick. And I've done a couple of races here and there, and for one race I did place in first place for my age bracket, but it's not consistent enough. My husband is very consistent. He runs 3 or 4 times a week, but his mileage is a lot higher than mine. And so he has been able to keep running, and then my treadmill broke. Okay, so that was another excuse to just stop running. But I enjoy it so much. When I tell you guys that painting, doing this is my passion, running is also my passion. I enjoy running, and my husband enjoys running outside. He will go out and, log 6 to 10 miles on weekends per day. Yeah, so he has a whole route, and he'll run 6 to 10 miles on a Saturday and another 6 to 10 miles on a Sunday. When we were getting ready for the marathon, he was doing a couple of 13 milers on weekends, a couple times a month. And so yeah, he is a lot more disciplined than me. And when my treadmill, I don't run outside. For those of you that do not know, I have a great fear of dogs. I was bitten when I was a little girl, and ever since then I just fear dogs that I don't know. And my husband will go out, and sometimes a dog will chase him for a little bit, and he's like, I just continue running, and I don't let fear take over me, and they just don't pursue me. And I'm thinking, if I went out there and I started running and a dog chased me, let me tell you, he would be able to smell my fear a mile away. And that dog would pounce on me. So I don't run outside. When I was getting ready for my half marathons, I ran at the park. There's a trail at our park that's not too far from here. It's within walking distance. And I would do my mileage there. You know, there's people everywhere, and if there's any dogs there, they're usually on leashes, so I didn't have any issues running there. But running outside just in the neighborhoods, oh no, I do not want to run into any dogs. So I need my treadmill. And a couple of weeks ago, I told my husband, you know, I need to shed some of this weight. I've gained 30 pounds in the 4 years that my brother has been gone. I don't diet. I love food, and I love making my big breakfasts on weekends for my family. I enjoy cooking dinners for my family, and I don't diet. So the only way I'm going to keep the weight off is if I go back to running. And I do not have a problem spending money on a treadmill. I don't have a problem spending money on shoes, on good socks. When you're running a lot of miles, if you're not wearing the correct socks, let me tell you, you can develop blisters really quick. So, you know, running attire, I'll spend money on. But I am still a very frugal person, and I choose to spend my money on things that will make a difference in my life. And that's just me. If dressing a baby in name brand clothes or one-of-a-kind clothes brings you joy and you see value in spending $100 on 2 items, more power to you. Continue doing what you love. If that brings you joy, my gosh, who am I to hold someone back from doing what they enjoy and from sharing that with the world through their YouTube channel? So I am not going to judge people for what they can afford, but I'm also not going to judge people for what they can't afford. And that is where we all have to find a balance. And we all have to learn to respect each other's differences and respect each other's choices, the choices we make in this hobby. And that is my 2 cents on the subject. I know I've said that before. So yeah, I just finished this baby's leg, and I'm gonna let the entire kit dry, and then I'll be baking him, and then we'll be starting on some veining. So I will do another video, hopefully. I am home all day, so I'll be working on Logan all day. And so I will talk to you all soon. See you later. Bye.